boy, does he have enough beer for me? And everyone here? A toast to the future CSW Southland champion. Waylon Beck's ready for a challenge from a very, very young, hungry, upcoming talent.
Candy Elliot Paul!
The eye candy, huh? Elliot Paul usually teams up with Jake Andrews, but tonight he is simply known as eye candy Elliot Paul. Never seen that entrance before, and Bree Allison does not think very highly of the eye candy Elliot Paul. Fresh new matchup. It's the young, hungry stars from the CSW Training Academy testing their skills against the established veterans from these parts. Waylon Beck needs this win if he expects to continue to challenge in the CSW Southland Heavyweight Championship division. Beck is very disappointed he lost the fatal four-way match that took place at Meltdown, although he was not involved in the official decision. Beck has been passing out beers to those of age to enjoy the party favors, but this eye candy is not about drinking alcohol, apparently. He's all about the washboard abs. Waylon Beck could care less about his abs. Sure, he's in good shape, but obviously if you drink too much of the adult beverages, it's going to go somewhere. The eye candy just continues to prance around and display his body in all sorts of different peculiar ways. And the bell is sounded. Just Joe, the referee for this one. Central Illinois, the Midwest, everyone knows about the credentials that Waylon Beck has inside of the ring. He's up against the young opponent tonight. He's been aggravated in the past about previous CSW Southland matches that haven't turned out in his favor. He needs this win badly. Waylon Beck backs Elliot Paul in the corner, but Elliot Paul climbs along the ropes. It's interesting at CSW Nightlife, Elliot Paul is the inspirational performer that has teamed up with Jake Andrews from the Power Trip to challenge for the tag team titles. Some would say that Elliot Paul should be a tag team champion right now, but maybe going at it alone might be in his best interest, especially now that they lost out on being the champions, and maybe he's blaming his own partner for the fact that they got disqualified against Richardson and Dukes this past Saturday night. They lock up again. Elliot Paul with the go behind. Waylon Beck immediately kneels down and takes him up as he scored the advantage. We know Elliot Paul can take a beating. We know that in the past he has challenged for tag team championship gold unsuccessfully, but he still has championship aspirations on his mind. He's in excellent shape. He's dedicated to his craft. This is a cool matchup, and he's going to give it his all against Waylon Beck. But the fact of the matter is, a majority of the fans here are not taking well to the eye candy, the arrogance, and the confidence of this man right now. No arm drag that time. Beck drop kicks him with ace to the outside. Elliot Paul's been embarrassed. He thought he had the upper hand. Maybe not. The announcement was made moments ago, live to the entire capacity crowd. About Dissension 4, the CSW Southland next live event. And you can bet that both of these men want to be prominently featured at CSW Southland's biggest event of the year. Beck, not in a hurry to continue until the two men have a toast in honor of their very impressive singles bout here tonight. But I don't think that Candy Elliot Paul wants the drink in front of these fans. He takes a sip. Come on, swallow it like a man. Oh, he just kicked Waylon Beck as he was trying to consume his favorite beverage. Sunset flip. There's beer all over the place. He's drinking on the job. They're both drinking, trying to pin one another. Elliot Paul getting a little tipsy in there. Oh, that was no way to try to deal with the circumstance. And now the whole entire crowd is being showered with beer. The whole ring is a mess. Waylon Beck with a running back elbow puts Paul down on the mat. Watch out! Big elevated back body drop. What impact! And Candy is now screaming like a girl because he can't take his alcohol very well straight to the head. He put his head down, that wasn't smart. He telegraphed it all the way. Nice neck breaker on the run. And the war cry by Elliot Paul as he's gotten the advantage on Beck. Knee smash grazes across the side of the jaw of Beck in the corner. Bree Allison's not happy about it. Waylon Beck was just trying to pander to the crowd and probably pander to his opponent. Cross splash, and that hurt the head and neck of Beck badly. Candy Elliot Paul now stalking Bree Allison on the outside, who can defend herself if need be. But she is a little frazzled at Elliot Paul from a distance. Elliot Paul totally unfocused at this point. He's focused on fans and Bree Allison. He says, turn around. Elliot Paul has other ideas. Oh, my. So much for the eye candy. The fans are going to add to the eye candy's pain and punishment. These fans like grabbing onto the eye candy, don't they? Gymnasium floor as Candy Elliot Paul has grounded Waylon Beck on the floor. Bree Allison is shouting in the general direction of Paul. And again, Elliot Paul takes advantage. Fans are running away. Elliot Paul still getting the upper hand. We're back in the ring. No safety rails at Southland. This is a straight-up fight, and the fans are enjoying it because it is literally in their faces. Elliot Paul riding Beck again. Bree Allison does not like it. Check this out. Under the bottom rope, and the sweep shot with the right hand. Turns the man over into the side headlock, tightening the grip even more. Future stars of the ring. CSW Southland presents intensity right here. A young new opponent for Waylon Beck here tonight. Elliot Paul wants to win, and he's put up a heck of a fight so far. Back suplex. Elliot Paul has Waylon Beck down. And it's out there. Let's not sugarcoat this, fans. Elliot Paul knows Waylon Beck pretty well because I believe Waylon Beck, back at an earlier part of his career when he was Ryan Phoenix, was well scouted by Elliot Paul in the independent wrestling scene. And Elliot Paul knows the strengths and weaknesses that this man presents inside of the squared circle against a variety of different sized opponents. Beck going after a Paul on the outside, and the chop has done some damage. Big pickup on the way, maybe. Paul puts a stop to it. Back body drop denied, but then he hit the side beam, and then he ricocheted onto his face on the gymnasium floor. Just Joe checking on Beck to see if he can continue. The match is still ongoing. Paul has been very offensively driven, and he's been taking some shortcuts, and the action has spilled to the outside more than once so far. And Bree Allison showing a lot of concern. Her man has been suffering. Here we go again. Elliot Paul playing mind games with Allison. Paul was trying to pose on top of his fallen victim, Beck, but can only get a 1 count. Just Joe trying to create some distance here between Elliot Paul and Beck. Up kick by Paul as he goes to the ropes, and the quick snapping drop kick is placed. Beck down onto the mat. Paul very close, but not close enough. Allison checking very gingerly to see if Beck can continue. Never seen Beck in this much trouble before.
10 minutes.
Double axe handle on the way down. Beck again being assaulted. Head first into the post as well. Is desperately trying to distance himself from Elliot Paul. Oh my, right into the bleachers. And there is no padding over there. Hard wooden planks all over the place, painted gray. Elliot Paul has a mean streak tonight that I have never seen before, and Beck is feeling the consequences on the outside. Fans showing concern for Beck. Elliot Paul rolls him back inside of the ring under the bottom rope. Elliot Paul gets more confident as the match goes on. Clobbering leg drop. A running uppercut behind the neck in the back. Wow, 2.5. Very close. It seems like Beck's offense has gotten a lot weaker here. Look at the brilliant knee lift by Elliot Paul to slow down Beck. And I think drinking all that beer earlier was the biggest mistake Beck could have possibly made. Blatant chokehold in front of the official. Just Joe has to pretty much restrain the man from doing more damage. Straight kick to the face. That would be declared illegal in any other sport. Mixed martial arts, Muay Thai, kickboxing, or otherwise. You can't kick a downed opponent in the face. Beck's had enough. Double cross body block. Paul landed on top, but the impact sent both men down hard, and Paul's struggling to recover now as he had all the air knocked out of his lungs. Back and forth action, but I think more damage has been done out of Beck than Paul in this bout so far. Paul keeps getting up, though. Beck with the right boots. Beck has got to finish off Paul while he's got a good opportunity right here. Big pickup. Paul trying to grab the ropes. He's preventing Beck from trying to hit a move on the run. Paul, he creeps from behind, tries to roll up, and then he boots him in the face. Glancing knee shot, way off the target, but still Beck is suffering from the previous abuse. There's the big spinning neck breaker. Nasty drop, Paul's on top, this could be it. And wow, 2 3/4 right there. He's getting weaker. Paul can sense it. What an effort by both athletes. But Paul has been more impressive thus far. That is my opinion. The heck is Bree Allison talking about? Is she pandering to Elliot Paul now? She wants the eye candy all of a sudden. Is this a trick? There's no 24-hour makeout session there. She just slapped him in the face. Death Valley driver into the corner turnbuckle support. And Beck has won this match with a huge exclamation point at the very, very end.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner,
Bree Allison with the distraction, claiming she wanted a bit of eye candy, but inevitably she slaps Elliot Paul in the face, and that was all that Waylon Beck needed to hit that running Death Valley driver on the bottom turnbuckle pad to pull it off at the end. What's Ian Gager doing here? This is weird. Gager's in a tag team bout later tonight. Gager says he wants to be the next CSW Southland heavyweight champion, not Beck. That was a peculiar standoff from far away.